Healthcare services affected by ongoing agitation by In-Service Doctors Association. Konyak Union appeals state government to sincerely pursue demand of medical doctors and settle issue at the earliest. Chief Minister Nltv officially releases playing kit and jerseys of Team Nagaland for upcoming second Northeast Olympic Games. Out of 18 sports disciplines, Nagaland contingents all set to be participating in 17 sports disciplines. National Council for Promotion of Urdu Language and Ajmal Foundation, along with Muslim Council Dimapur, jointly organizes interactive session. Representatives of NGOs, colleges, schools and madrasas of state takes part. National Integration Tour team consisting 20 students, 4 teachers from 4 higher secondary schools in Kohima returns after first-hand experience about a training provided at IMC and RIMC Dehradun. Team received by Inspector General of Assam Rifles North, Major General Vikash Lakhera at Directorate General of Assam Rifles, Kohima. India defeats Zimbabwe by 71 runs in the last Super 12 stage encounter on Sunday and finishes at top of Group 2. India will now face England in the second semi-final in Adelaide on 10th November. Hello viewers, I Lomika Chumi welcome you all to English Prime Time. We will now proceed and look into the news in detail. Following the indefinite strike of Nagaland In-Service Doctors Association demanding enhancement of a supernation age for all doctors, the Konyak Union on Saturday has appealed the government to fulfill the demand of the medical doctors. The union appealed government to settle the matter in order to provide continuous healthcare services and also questioned the government as whether the government can shoulder the responsibility of any casualty arising out of the NIDA agitation. The union also informed that Mon has been facing lots of difficulties due to shortage of medical doctors and health centers as the district is in the remote area with large population. People facing various ailments were left unattended due to the prevailing issue. Therefore, the Konyak Union urged the government to sincerely pursue the demand of the NIDA and settle it decisively. Chief Minister Nltv on Sunday officially released the playing kit and jerseys of Team Nagaland for the forthcoming second Northeast Olympic Games scheduled to be held in Meghalaya from 10th to 16th November. The kit and uniforms have been designed and conceptualized by the internal design team of the Nagaland Olympic Association in collaboration with the design team of Kaki Marketing led by Kaki Vichishi. Notably, the team of the Nagaland is stronger together and it exemplifies the art piece of renowned Naga artist Akup Buchem. Notably, out of 18 sports disciplines in the Northeast Olympic Games, the Nagaland contingent is all set to be participating in 17 sports disciplines. Meanwhile, uniforms of uppers and lowers, specialized sports disciplines like cycling and wrestling have been provided separate kits and shoes, while spikes and shoes have also been provided for specialized events in athletics. Again, imported a cycle and kit have also been provided for the cycling team and tennis rackets for the tennis players. The National Council for Promotion of Urdu Language and Ajmal Foundation, along with Muslim Council Dimapur on Sunday, jointly organized a one-day interactive session with the representatives of NGOs, colleges, schools and madrasas of Nagaland, which are active in the educational field. The session was held with an aim to promote computer knowledge and Urdu language in Nagaland. While speaking at the session, Muslim Council Dimapur Working President Ahidur Rahman said that NCPUL and Ajmal Foundation has a vision to uplift the minorities and overall citizens, where students can achieve a computer certificate from a recognized institute. Ahidur also said that Dimapur Muslim Council is working with the motto of unity, integrity and communal harmony to build a peaceful society in the state. The president also informed that the council is also going to start with a college in Dimapur, and it will have Urdu and Arabic curriculum which will help the local interested children to communicate well if they find any job in Gulf countries. NCPUL Director Dr. Akhil Ahmed and Ajmal Foundation Director also attended the session and shared their ideas and schemes which will help students. It is to be mentioned that NCPUL is an autonomous body under the central government's Ministry of Education.
The National Council for Promotion of Urdu Language, the Ministry of Education under the Government of India laga ekta department ase. Urdu language ke promote, it is a diminishing language now. Urdu language to not only confined to Muslim community only. Lot of people from North India, Hindi speaking belt, Pakistan, idu area, Gulf countries te idu Urdu language to use kore. So aji yate National Council for Promotion of Urdu Language laga site pura ekta one day interactive seminar kora hoise. Idu Ajmal Foundation hojai bora tie up kori kene ami khan logote idu yate seminar kori kene public ke awareness create koribole. Urdu language promotion nimite government of India laga ki project ase. Of course, idu computer center ka naile khali Muslim benefit hobo eneka nohoy. Urdu, Arabic itu kan ajikali apni bal bora saise kole amar local.
Inspector General of Assam Rifles North flagged off in the National Integration Tour team on Sunday, notably to provide first-hand experience about the training provided at Indian Military Academy and Russia-Indian Military College, Dehradun. A National Integration Tour team consisting of 20 students, 4 teachers from 4 different higher secondary schools in Kohima returned and was received by IGAR Major General Vikash Lakhera at Directorate General of Assam Rifles, Kohima. During the tour of 10 days, the delegation visited different schools and academy at Delhi and Dehradun to explore and gain fruitful knowledge to boost the confidence and meet the future challenges. Meanwhile, speaking during the flagging-in ceremony, Igar said India is a developing country and that everyone should be a part of it, while he further urged the students to dream big and learn to outshine others.
Without hard work, nothing happens. So you are all young, class 9 to class 12. So you will decide now how your future will be. So if you work hard and sweat, okay, your coming years will be wonderful, full of joy, full of party, full of good time, okay. Your parents will be happy, your teachers will be very, very happy. But if you don't sacrifice now, and what do I mean by sacrifice? Sacrifice means when your body is tired, when your mind is giving up, you say no, I'll study 1 hour more. When you're participating in a sporting event, you practice till time you become perfect. Okay, when you are singing or you are playing a guitar, you practice so much that you become master. Life only gives results to those who sacrifice.
We had an amazing experience. It was indeed a national integration tour. Integration in the sense we all came together, and most of us, especially the students, they have never stepped out of Kohima. And it was an amazing experience for all of them, traveling from here, from bus to traveling by train up to Delhi and then going to Dehradun. It was an amazing experience. When we first reached in Delhi, the first thing that we did was
Deputy Commissioner and District Election Officer of Kohima, Shanavasi, through a notification, has informed all the representatives of political parties to attend the program for the draft publication on November 9 at 10 a.m. at the DC Kohima office chamber. The information further stated that copies of the draft Roll 1 hard copy and 1 soft copy will be handed over to the recognized political parties during the program. One unidentified person has been caught by the public in Dimapur near Kermahal police point while he allegedly tried to molest a minor girl on a Saturday evening. According to the minor victim, she and her friend was returning home from a relative's place at Lakeview Colony when the miscreant all of a sudden coming from the opposite side grabbed her and tried to molest her, taking advantage of the darkness. Notably, there was no electricity in the area at the time of the incident. When the minor shouted, the miscreant covered her face with his hand and then she bit his hand. The miscreant tried to run away, but the public caught him after a chase. The public tied the miscreant to a post and trashed him before handing him over to the police. The miscreant said he belongs to Motahari district of Bihar and works as a laborer in Dimapur. Meanwhile, police have arrested the accused and further investigating the case. The Kekre Kroto organized the first ever All Nagaland Open Folk Song and Folk Fusion competition at Kuzama village in Kohima on a Saturday under the theme Prison of Possibilities. Advisor to Chief Minister Abu Mehta during the event stated that the state government under TAFMA has been promoting and giving a platform to the state artists and further assured that the government will support to make this event a national and international level. Mehta further stated that the competition will be annually held at Kuzama. Altogether, 69 artists participated during the competition under 5 categories where Tsahoro Crow won the group of folk song, Tikir group won the folk fusion, Villa Zonyo Rutsa won the solo folk song, and Seikole won the solo folk fusion, and Tejariano in under 12 competition category.
Naga people are a proud race. We are proud of so many things, but most of all, we are proud of our rich cultural heritage. It is a God-given blessing to all of us. Anywhere in the world you go, every corner of the world, if someone somewhere knows about the Nagas, it is because of our rich culture. An example is the Hornbill Festival. Today, the Hornbill Festival is the most famous single intellectual property of the Naga people across the globe.
I mean, in fact, geographically it's very well located. I will not say it is the last village on the border. I will say it is the first village from Manipur to enter this site. The way I look at it is from a different dimension. And today I have also interacted with the village leaders, the community leaders of the area. Once the people, the community and the citizens extend their support and enable the government to remove the hurdles, and I am sure the road will improve. State government is on the job.
The grand finale of the Jubilee Trophy 2022 under theme Press Towards the Goal, organized by the Kononia Baptist Church exclusively for men's department and men's fellowship for all churches, was held at Mirima Ground on Saturday. Notably, Christ King Church Tefuko Kroto from Kohima village emerged as the winner of the Jubilee Trophy 2022 after beating a Mirima Baptist Church by 6-2 in the final match. Meanwhile, Christ King's player Vilhoto Beto Vincent was the hero of the match as he scored 5 goals with his teammate Kevi Zenio scored 1 goal. It is to be mentioned that the winners walked away with a cash prize of rupees 1 lakh, while the runner-up received rupees 70,000. Furthermore, the 2 losing semi-finalist team, Tesema Baptist Church Basa and Baptist Church Chichama received rupees 30,000 each.
In Christ, we are a new creation. All things pass away and everything become new. Oy Peter religious bishase. Dorondu manage biship biagode. Yesu masibi sondu soche bia manohange soche bagode. Da jama mata khandu ida khela jaje ajaman Christ King Church or Christ King Church of Ido Merima Baptist do khelgulase. Ama Christ King Church do kamo first din de ta ba kondu do cake 25-year cake silo jo cake do daje adu kat in Christ we are a new creation all things pass away and everything become new oy Peter religious bishase dorondu manage biship biagode Yesu masibi sondu soche bia manohange soche bagode da jama.
First Nagaland Catholic Choral Fiesta, presented by Catholic Association of Nagaland, was held at Capital Cultural Hall on Saturday. The event was graced by Advisor to Chief Minister Abu Mehta as the chief guest and Task Force for Music and Arts Advisor Teja Meru as the guest of honor. Addressing the public, Joni Rongmai opined that the event was the first event in the name of church and added that through the event, people will recognize the talent of Nagaland. Abu Mehta remarked that the Catholic community has made significant contribution in the world in the field of politics, education, judiciary, sports and others. Total 9 choirs participated in the event. Christ the King Church of Kohima Village emerged as the winner of the first Nagaland Catholic Choral Fiesta and received a cash prize of 2 lakh. St. Francis de Sales secured the first runners-up and received a cash prize of rupees 1,50,000, and Mary Help of Christians Cathedral Kohima secured a second runners-up with a cash prize of rupees 1 lakh. St. Ignatius Parish Razeba and St. Paul Parish Pesama received consolation prizes with rupees 50,000 each.
One of the second largest church in the state. We have had a lot of talents, but we had not been able to explore all together, and this is our first event. And I believe being the first event, as a baby, when we walk, we may fall, but that is going to be a lesson to strengthen us. Therefore, at the outset, I would like to inform that the flow of the program may not be as expected because this is our first step as a baby in this choral fiesta, and that will become a stepping stone for us.
And once again, I would like to tell Ken that, our Task Force of Music and Arts is there to support in whatever way possible to continue to promote our youth. And as John Lennon famously stated,
the Guwahati Eastern Nagaland Students' Union completed its glorious 25 years on Friday with a celebration held at PWD Convention and Training Center in Guwahati under the theme Roots and Wings. During the ceremony, Joint Secretary of the Department of Rural Development, Government of Nagaland, Dr. Tino Jongshi Chang, graced in as the chief guest, while Pastor Peter Tong of Naga Christian Fellowship Guwahati dedicated the souvenir commemorating the Silver Jubilee. The chief guest, while addressing the gathering, mentioned the brief past history of GENSU and concluded with his best wishes for the future and the wars. It may be noted that during the celebration, a cultural show was presented by the 7 tribes of Eastern Nagaland with their attires, while a special melody was performed by Azi and Aro, and the 5 minutes band from Nagaland enlightened the heart of audience with wonderful Hindi songs. The Dimapur Lota Youth Organization organized first Toku Women's Volleyball Trophy 2022 in the Dimapur MSDC Stadium on Saturday. The tournament was held under the theme Gender Equality in Sports. The winner was awarded with a cash prize of rupees 20,000 along with trophy, and the runners-up received rupees 10,000. Meanwhile, a football tournament organized by the Dimapur Lota Students' Union got underway. The event was graced by Dimapur Municipal Council former chairman Y. Vekeho Awomi as the chief guest. Awomi remarked that playing sports is not an achievement, but opening up the doors of opportunities to face the challenges in life, and also advised the players to compete internationally. The winners of the tournament will be awarded with 1 lakh and the runners-up will be awarded with rupees 20,000. There will be 5 individual prizes: Best Keeper, Best Defender, Highest Scorer, Best Player and Player of the Tournament.
Lota Youth Organization with the theme of gender equality in sports Luigina idu tournament khulise. Idu tournament khula do maiki khan amala women bishi neglect kore amehan, especially during festivals enaga tokho among celebrate kora time te holibi Christmas time te holibi idu karone aman bhabna korise maiki khan ki bi ek part of platform dibo through volleyball tournament. এতিয়া আজি ফার্স্ট আছে ইমান ডাঙৰ নহয় হলিবি বেছি খুশি পা আছে 8টা টিম আলাগ আলাগ কুস্তিৰ পৰা আহি কিনা খেলা নিবিদে এটো আপুনি খানকে জানিব দি আছে
an extracurricular activities, but it has become co-curricular activities, which means it is a part and parcel of education. Literally meaning of sports is physical activity engaged in for pleasure, but in practice it differs a bit from the perspective of theory, because some play for money and some play for fame and profession. I'm sure with the talent that we have in our people today, like our participants, not only to compete in this football tournament and not only to compete in the state and the national level, but also we can compete in the international level if we take the sports in the right earnest. As we all are aware of Lionel Messi of Argentina, once upon a time we know that he was serving a tea in a shop to support his football training. And so to become successful in life, every one of us need to have strong determination and hard work.
Lota Youth Organization.
The chairman of Northeast Congress Coordination Committee, Nabam Tuki, on Thursday announced the appointment of various office bearers in an attempt to further strengthen the party in the Northeast states. The move by the Congress Party came after the meeting of the NECCC held at National Capital on October 26. The working president as well as a treasurer of NPCC, Bobby Pap Nicker, has been elected as vice chairman, followed by former Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Padi Richo, as the General Secretary. Furthermore, Dr. Hemo Hari Pegu, Gopal Chandra Roy, Dikanta Chaudhary, Kumari A.K. Mirabai, Laharang Lingkhoi, C.S. Athanga and Karma Thashi Bhutia have been appointed as NECCC General Secretaries. In a gruesome incident, a 15-year-old boy killed 4 members of the family, including his mother and sister in Tripura's Dalai district. The incident took place at Durai Sip Bari village under Kamalpur police station in eastern Tripura's Dalai district late on Saturday night. The accused, a teenage boy identified as Supriya Debnath, was arrested on Sunday from the market. Police informed that Supriya killed his grandfather Batal Debnath, mother Samita Debnath, sister Suparna Debnath, and aunt Rekha Deb with an axe when the victims were asleep. Over 1,700 private landowners who had started a National Highway 306 blockade on Thursday have lifted the blockade on Saturday after authorities assured them to release compensation. Notably, Landowners who were affected due to the widening of highways started to protest in northern Mizoram's Kolasip district, demanding compensation. The agitators had prevented incoming from Assam from entering Mizoram through Virante, affecting supply of essential commodities to the state. Meanwhile, the landowners call off the protests following negotiations with leaders of the Central Young Mizo Association at the behest of Chief Minister Mizoram Thanga. The Assam Rifles on Sunday organized the second edition of Half Marathon as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebration at the headquarters of Director General Assam Rifles in Shillong's Light Corps. The Half Marathon commemorates 76 years of progressive India and promotes the Fit India movement. The race included various age categories for both men and women, while displaying the spirit of unity in diversity. The enthusiastic serving personnel, along with the families of Assam Rifles, Army, Air Force, Central Reserve Police Force, Central Industrial Security Force, SSB, Border Security Force and Meghalaya Police participated in the marathon to make it a grand success. The event was graced by Meghalaya and Arunachal Pradesh Governor, retired Brigadier B.D. Mishra, who appreciated the enthusiasm as well as the spirit of the participants. Notably, the Assam Rifles has carried out numerous activities promoting Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and Fit India movement in the past and plays a pivotal role towards a nation building. India registered an easy win against Zimbabwe by 71 runs at the Melbourne Cricket Ground on Sunday. Surya Kumar Yadav yet again put on a masterclass as his knock of 61 runs in just 25 deliveries powered India to a big total of 186 in 20 overs. Batting first, India got off to a steady start despite losing Rohit Sharma early. Meanwhile, KL Rahul, who found his lost touch against Bangladesh, scored yet another half-century. Indian bowlers bundled out Zimbabwe for 115 runs in 17.2 overs as Ravichandran Ashwin stared with 3 wickets for 22 runs in his 4 overs. Mohammad Shami and Hardik Pandya both claimed 2 wickets each, while Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, Harshdeep Singh and Akshar Patel took 1 wicket each. India will now face England in the second semi-final, which is going to be held on 10th November in Adelaide. First semi-final will be played between New Zealand and Pakistan in Sydney on 9th November. Ministry of Education, under the leadership of Union Education and Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Minister Dharmendra Pradhan will celebrate Jan Jatiya Gaurav Diwas on November 15 in all schools and higher educational institutions across the country. Earlier, the ministry had declared 15 November as Jan Jatiya Gaurav Diwas to commemorate the birth anniversary of Birsa Munda. Birsa Munda was an iconic fighter and social reformer who bravely fought against the exploitative system of the British colonial government. The ministry, in association with the AICTE, UGC, Central Universities, private universities, CBSE, KVS and NVS will celebrate the Diwas. The nationwide celebration will witness various competitions and also inspire the future generation to acknowledge the sacrifices of the tribal heroes. BJP won the by-polls in Adampur, defeating Congress by over 16,000 votes on Sunday. Bhavya Bishnoi, who is the son of Bharatiya Janata Party leader Kuldeep Bishnoi and the grandson of former Chief Minister Bhajan Lal, defeated Congress veteran Jai Prakash. The Adampur seat has been held by the Bhajan Lal family since 1968. Kuldeep Bishnoi expressed gratitude to the people of Adampur for the grand victory. Bhavya Bishnoi won the assembly seat with 67,376 and Jai Prakash received 51,662 votes. A violent clash broke out between the supporters of Communist Party of India and Bharatiya Janata Party on Sunday at Telaimura in Tripura's Kowai district, where 9 people, including 2 police personnel, were injured. The incident occurred after CPIM leaders and supporters had gathered for a meeting at Karyalong, which is around 30 km from Agartala. Sub-divisional police officer Tialamura Prasun Kanti Tripura stated that a group of youths suddenly attacked the CPIM activists during the meeting and a clash between both the sides broke out. SDPO Tripura further added that all the injured persons were taken to Telaimura Hospital and 3 injured CPIM activists were referred to Agartala Government Medical College for further treatment. A major setback for Bharatiya Janata Party in Meghalaya as over 370 leaders and supporters of the Saffron Party joined the opposition National People's Party in 17 North Shillong constituency on Sunday. The president of the BJP North Shillong, Alwyn Lingdok, is also among those 370 leaders who left BJP and joined NPP. NPP candidate Ransau Sudlang welcomed Lingdok in presence of the Shillong City NPP President Lampang Kamrujai and other party officials at Dorbar Hall, Laumali on a Saturday. Meanwhile, Lindong cited that there is no understanding and coordination within the BJP in North Shillong constituency, which was the reason behind the decision to leave BJP. The body of the gold trader who was kidnapped on Wednesday in Bihar's Ara was found in a decomposed state in water after a search operation of 2 days. Assistant Superintendent of Police Himanshu stated that a committee of doctors will be doing the post-mortem as the body has already decomposed in water. Police further added that an FIR has been registered in connection to the case and 3 persons have been arrested. Notably, a gold trader named Harji Gupta was reported missing by the family members on Wednesday, while Gupta's phone kept ringing when family members tried to call him. Gupta was a resident of Bihar's Arja and owned 5 jewelry shops in Bihar. Lawyer by profession, Gupta also owned a market on Ara Bypass Road. A commercial plane carrying 43 passengers crashed into Lake Victoria in Tanzania shortly before its landing on Sunday due to bad weather conditions near Bukabo Airport. Regional Commissioner Albert Chalamila stated that 39 passengers along with 2 pilots and 2 cabin crew were on board during the incident, where a total of 26 people were rescued and taken to hospital. Rescue operations are still going on and further details are awaited. A massive fire broke out in a high-rise building in Manhattan on Sunday. Total 38 people were injured after the fire broke out at the building. Out of 38, 5 were critically injured and rest with minor injuries. Officials informed that the blaze erupted at the building on around 10:30 a.m. and the cause of the fire is said to be lithium-ion battery connected to a micro-mobility service. Dear viewers, that's all we have for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV.
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on